Guys, welcome. Early in the morning, I'm down in the workshop, okay, and you'll see what we've got here. What's arrived in the post is the 2-in-1 backrest from scooterbling.com, okay. So I've been after one of these for a while. Ordered this one because it's got these bars that sweep out a little bit like you get on the Lambrettas, and it's purpose built for the Royal Hour GT125. It requires no drilling, no extra cutting or faffing around. It's basically bolt on, and we've got to remove the sprint rack. We put this on and then we can put the sprint rack back on, I believe, looking at the instructions. So should be fairly straightforward, but I really like this one because we can keep our original rack in place as well. So we're going to have a go at fitting it right now. Should be straightforward. I'm going to bring the camera in a bit closer so you can see what's going on, and hopefully it will sit. So that first bit goes under here. Let's lift that seat. It's going to go under there like that, and that bolts on to the existing frame. Something like that. Yeah, and then the seat comes down over there. So I think it's going to look pretty cool, and then we can get it trimmed up and upholstered to match the seat. Alright, let's give it a go. So looking at the instructions, we strongly recommend placing protective tape between the 2-in-1 rack supports and any bodywork in order to prevent friction damage to painted surfaces. Move that camera there so we can see this. Okay, remove the bolt A from the body hoop, Fig 1. That's an Allen key, so I'm going to remove that right now. Allen key that fits. Let's have a go. Perfect, first one. Yeah. That's a bit weird because I have no idea what's attached to the other side. Right, so I've removed that with a little plastic washer there. Allen key and plastic washer. Pop that there. Next on the instructions, let's see. Remove the front 2 bolts securing the factory fitted rack and loosen the rear 2 bolts sufficiently in order to be able to place the 2-in-1 rack in position. So we need to remove these 2 and loosen these 2. Okay. So what do we need? The same Allen key? Yes. It's great. Makes life easy. Stiff. I've moved it, but I've got the key. Where's it going? Underneath. Okay. Yeah, really stiff, that one. Remove this one as well. Remove. So under here you've got a big rubber washer and you've got a metal washer underneath the actual frame as well. So make sure we get them back in the right place. I've got to loosen these 2 at the back. So have a go on that. Man, that was stiff. Got it. There, I put on really tight, those 2. Those 4, should I say. One more to loosen. Perfect. Okay. So what's next? Position the 2-in-1 racks and the 3 bolt holes are aligned, which is straightforward. Place the front bolt on the body hoop with a single N8 bolt provided. So we get this little pack of 4 bolts and 4 nuts there. Unwrap this first. Done. So that's going to go on there. Okay. So all we need to do is slide that into there. Put it over the holes and under. Got it. So what happens here is the front bolt that came from here, this one is going to be replaced with one of these because it sits a little bit taller. So that's going to go into there, and then 2 of those into there. They're just a little bit longer than the existing ones. That's the existing one, and that's the new one. So you can see it's like a centimetre longer, 10mm longer. Okay, and that means it's going to grab when we put it back in. So it should be straightforward. So guys, here we go. The finished backrest is in place. Straightforward job. It ends up that we've got the two original Allen head bolts there, and then we've got the two 8mm hexagonal head bolts higher up there. Can you see them? 1, 2. So it's really sturdy, fits really well. It's got a fold down rack on the back there for luggage, which is great, and sprung at the bottom there. You've got these sweeping bars here, which is a little bit like the Lambretta style to hold on to for a pillion passenger, and the frame just connects under here. You see, you've got the frame, and it's just secured there by 1 bolt in there. Okay, so straightforward to fit. Should have taken me about 10 minutes. It took me a little longer just because it was a little fiddly to get those bolts to align perfectly. Okay, I didn't want to strip the thread or cause any damage, so I was a little more patient just trying to align them perfectly. But we got there in the end. I think you'll agree it looks pretty good. And I've taken off the Ocean Colour Scene seat cover. This is the original seat that came with the bike, and I'm going to try and get this backrest trimmed, or we're going to do something with this to make it look a bit more uniform. All right, but yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Cheers, guys. Guys, just an update on the final fitting of the seat. You'll see here the final note on the instructions. With a 2-in-1 rack fitted, the seat latch pin will fit into the seat but no longer fully engage. So basically what's happening there is you fit the rack, and because that now kind of interferes with the latch pin here on the seat, then this was clicking down, but it wasn't fully engaging the lock. Okay, so what I did was I tightened that bolt just a couple of turns more there. Okay, and then I sat on it with my full weight. Now I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you this, but basically when you sit on it and you hold the button in, it'll click right down to the point where it's fully engaged there. Okay, and now it's locked in place. So you're just going to press that button in and put some weight on it, and it will work. Okay, so all is not lost. It's still working as before, but you've just got to push that down and then put some weight on it. Okay, so all good. And that's the 2-in-1 backrest from Scooter Bling. Cheers, guys. Thanks.